Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare here with Tsquare Talk. So we got a package to open. I can't remember exactly what's in here because you guys saw I had a bunch of packages all come in pretty much right at the same time. And the reason that happened is because we saw an amazing dip, I believe last week. We saw the spot price actually go down to 23.30ish, 23.20. I'm one of these people that I look for the dip opportunities. I look for the sales, and whenever an opportunity comes up, I try to snag as much as I can when I can. I don't know exactly what's in here off the top of my head. It is a heavy package. It was one that was delayed for a little bit. It has a pretty good variety of stuff in here because it wasn't a cheap package. Let's see here. We got some... Okay, so it is all silver. I had to verify real quick on this sheet and see exactly what I had. Wow, a lot of silver. As you can see, we got a couple heavy things. One of the things I kind of want to talk about, too, while I'm opening up all this stuff is a comment that I had the other day about basically, are you buying collectible stuff? Collectible stuff is a funny thing. I'll be honest, I've seen some collectible stuff do really well recently. However, I'm a little nervous. I've been stacking for a long time, and things essentially seem to continue to escalate. And I know right now there's a lot of people out there that are saying, silver can come even lower, and, the prices are manipulated. I've heard big companies are making all the profits. They're raising the prices up, trying to corner the market to push the prices higher. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. I don't believe that's happening exactly like that, like people say. We got two 10-ounce bars. If you guys enjoy this video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, help the channel out. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. So most of the stuff I buy, you might see something that is it looks like a collectible. I'm out to acquire as many ounces as I can right now. Every ounce is precious. That's why we call it precious metals. And every ounce is essentially going to make a big difference when the price does skyrocket. I want to be clear, though, this is not a get-rich-quick thing. This is something that you collect and you save over time. I may pass away before I get to enjoy seeing silver go to, $100, $200. That's a possibility. I don't believe that's going to happen unless I die young. However, with that being said, this is real wealth. This is real money. I've trained my kid to understand that, you sell what you need, you keep what you don't need. If you don't need the cash, you don't sell. If you need a little extra money for something, and when I say money, I mean fiat currency, even though I know that's not the true definition of money. I don't want someone to hate me in the comments. But unfortunately, the world does not revolve around silver right now. In fact, we as in the governments of the world, have convinced people that this is not money. This is some crazy piece of metal that is just going to sit in the ground, and we're going to pay people to stand around and watch it. And it ain't going to give us no dividends. I don't believe that to be the case for a minute. I believe this is true wealth right here. And a day is going to come when people are going to wake up to it. And when they do wake up to it, it's probably going to be a little too late. It's going to be a little too late because the price will have already skyrocketed. You take anything like Bitcoin, you take anything like Dogecoin, by the time the high-ups have theirs in their possession, that's when they're going to let it run. Until then, that's it. People have opportunities to get into stuff before it has its big move. I remember first hearing about Bitcoin at $400, and I turned it down. I regret that, but it is what it is. So let's see what we got here. We got Philharmonic, Eagle, Philharmonic, Eagle, Philharmonic, Philharmonic, Philharmonic. This package has a lot of different stuff. So we're just going to kind of show you guys what's in here as we open it up. We got a couple of Eagles. Premiums on Eagles are high right now. However, this package came from Universal Coin and Bullion. They're always running different sales. Whenever I see an ad in a paper or in my news, I don't know what you want to call it. They put in my mailbox some kind of little flyer every Thursday with different deals. This right here actually was a flyer ad or a circulator or whatever they call them, where they were running a deal on them. So I picked them up. So there's a couple of American Silver Eagles, super deal on these, but you were limited to only 2. So that kind of, for some people, they might be like, well, you're not going to get rich off 2. And you're right, you're not, but you're also not going to go broke on 2. If you're picking up where you can, when you can, you're accumulating to your stack. And before you know it, you're going to realize real quick that this stuff accumulates. I mean, if someone later on offered to trade me, hey, wow, them are American Silver Eagles, I'll give you 3 generic ounces for them. I mean, you can ask yourself, would you rather have 3 ounces or 2 ounces? These is probably a bad example because these ain't generics either. These are the Philharmonics. So right there, we'll get a good look at them so you guys can see. They're a real pretty coin. They were basically really expensive for a while when they first came out. And by first come out, I mean like at the beginning of the year. I looked for whatever's the cheapest at the time, and I picked that up. For a while, it was the King and Queen that were the cheapest because they mass produced a lot of them, and they were the first ones out, and they just flooded the market with them real quick. Everybody had them, all the dealers. And then all of a sudden they have started slowing down. Right now, the highest premium item are your Eagles right now. That's going to be your hottest item right now here in the U.S. I don't know if that's the same if you go abroad. But pretty cool. The Philharmonics, I really like them. A 10-ounce bar, this is just purely bullion. For those of you guys that didn't get a close look up at it. I mean, I like these. I like that they got the serial number. They got the little trade cards on them, so it's kind of a nice little extra thing, but people like them, and therefore they have value, and they're going to continue to have value, I personally believe. Now we're going to take a look and see what is in here. So it looks like in here we just got some generic ounces. And that's going to make me want to do a quick little take at the 2, 2, 5, 10. Okay. Here, we'll open up this one too. Because there should be 7 more in here. Of the same thing. So we'll just pull all these out. These right here are, and I'm just making sure, taking a quick look, and then we're going to kind of just do a little more talking about them. So, oh shoot, wait a minute, them aren't all the same. Hold on. I looked real quick. Oh, nice. Okay, so here's the deal with this front row of stuff that I just popped open, these 2 packages. I thought all 10 were going to be the same because this was it was 10 generic ounces. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. And, you just hope you get something that you like. And if you don't, well, it's still silver. So who's going to turn down silver at a low premium? These are the Asher 1-ounce rounds. So they've got I'm guessing, good deal on a lot of these, and they bought tons of them. Asher Refiner, a lot of people like that company. They do source it, make it, all that stuff in the U.S., so some people like them. To me, it's just an ounce of silver. I really don't care what's on it. Now, these 2 right here were actually different. So I've never even seen this design. So I'm going to take a quick spin here. I hope I got some more of these because those are really nice, actually. In God We Trust. I'm just going to take a quick look at the back. Yep. Okay. So you can see the back and the front of the coin. It says In God We Trust. E Publius Uno. I think that's also In God We Trust. You see that on all the coins. And then on the other side, 999 fine silver, 1 troy ounce. So those are pretty cool. I haven't seen these yet before, so that was the first ones that I got from them. None of this is collectible. All of this, in fact, well, some people might say the Eagles are. I wouldn't even say the Eagles are really collectible because of the fact that they make so many of them. It's a bullion coin, even though it's a very popular bullion coin with what some would say has a tax advantage on buying American Silver Eagles. So with that being said, I'm not trying to buy anything that is a collectible. I'm just trying to pick up what I can when I can. Right now, I'm looking for another dip, hopefully in the low 23s. I'd love to see 23 and a quarter. However, I think we are one event away from seeing a big jump on silver. We're seeing right now something unique happening. A lot of people that bought silver at 28, 29, 30 are now being like, man, if I had waited a little while, I could have bought it a little cheaper. And that's a possibility. You could be, and not even a possibility, it's a fact. When I picked up some stuff at 29, now I could pick up the same thing at maybe 27, if not 28. If I had picked up stuff at $30, well, some stuff I did actually pick up at $30 that I might maybe, but them are sold out. That was the Darth Vader Star Wars coins that I still have sitting right here. I haven't done nothing with them yet because I film a bunch of the videos pretty much quicker right now, and a lot of the stuff came in fast. A lot of stuff had a delay on it. That means people put in their orders and had to wait a little while. Now these places are catching up. And now I think we're seeing a lot of money that had rushed into it, and now they're like, man, it went cheaper. And instead of people saying, I'm going to go out and double down and buy more, which is what I'm doing, that's why you're going to see a lot of package openings coming up in the near future. Some stuff I'm picking up for me, some stuff I'm picking up for friends, and people that I just do a lot of wheeling and dealing and trading with, and some that I'm just picking up and they're going to reimburse me whatever I spend on it. So, but a lot of people out there are just kind of scared, and they're like, oh man, I should have waited. I should have waited. Here's the thing. When people wait, they run the risk of missing the opportunity. I don't make money off of this. So, this is just my opinion. I'm not trying to promote you to buy a specific item. I use Universal Coin and Bullion. I use a few other smaller companies. I even pick up deals sometimes at pawn shops, I'll pick up some stuff online from private sellers sometimes. I do test all my stuff. I have a Sigma here. So I test all my stuff. But, at the end of the day, you run the risk of missing out totally if you don't have any. If you've already got a nice stack and you can afford to wait to see if it's going to come down, there are people that are saying when the economy tanks, and it will probably tank, that we're going to see silver plunge down under 20 again. And that's 20 for physical silver. I'm not entirely convinced that we're going to see that. I think when the economy tanks, I think you're going to see a lot of people pull their money out of the banks. They're going to be scared the banks are going to go under. I think things run the risk of happening fast when things do happen. You take something like the BRICS meeting in August. I think there's a possibility that essentially they could give an announcement that will just skyrocket silver, and that's it. And then when silver skyrockets, let's just say silver jumped to 50 tomorrow or in a week. As it starts climbing, more people it's going to be in the news, more people are going to be talking about it, and essentially the premiums are going to hike too, because anybody that has a certain amount, they might be willing to sell for a profit, but if they start running thin and they see the price going up, they're going to be quick to want to raise their price. And we saw that firsthand with constitutional junk silver more recently when they were running thin on it. all of a sudden they were hyping it up 40, 50 to 1, which I kind of thought was insane. I wish I knew someone that was buying at 40 to 1, because I would have loved to have sold them my constitutional junk collection at 40 to 1 and picked up more generics. So something to think about when you are purchasing silver, that we could see temporary falls, but we can also see it go the other way, and it can go the other way really quick. Now, if I have an opportunity to pick up some collectible stuff mixed in with some generic stuff, that's great, because the collectible stuff I'll keep for myself, especially if it's like a flat rate across the board. Oh yeah, you take 100 ounces, we'll add in these, it's an opportunity to get some good stuff in your collection. But at the end of the day, if something bad happens in the world, silver is silver. It is the money. And it won't matter if you have a collectible ounce or a generic ounce when it comes time to have to trade it for essentially some food, some gas, whatever you may need. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. I hope you enjoyed it. I got a bunch more videos coming out. I am working on trying to get back into the everyday thing, but it's been a little difficult with some of the issues going on right now that I've talked about in other videos. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again on Tsquare Talk. You guys have a great one. Please make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.